Blah, blah, blah. All right. So for the most part, the reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to test the bandwidth of the hotspot that I'm using on my cell phone because for whatever reason, this laptop won't connect to the Wi-Fi at the hotel. My Xbox will, and so won't my phone. But my computer rather, will not connect to the Wi-Fi of the hotel, which makes no sense. It keeps saying that it can't connect to this network. It should when you click on a Wi-Fi name, it should pop up and say like enter the password. It doesn't do that. It just says nope, can't connect to the network. So I don't know what that's about. I haven't figured it out. So I got to use this hotspot. And this is an old camera. This is the computer I bought Leah like 6 years ago, or laptop I bought Leah about 6 years ago now, which is was a really good gaming computer at the time. But now it's more like, you know, it's pretty old right now. And the camera was never good on it. What's up, Garguts? Boobs. So I'm only on this name real quick just to. I'll hang out for a few minutes though, but I'm just here to test the stream. You guys can let me know if there's any blips or glitches or problems or whatever. That'd be cool. I am looking at the stream health, just trying to see if everything's good. It's amazing how the phone technology can do this now, because back when my phone was 3G, if you did a hotspot from 3G, you always kind of had a little trouble, but it looks like there's almost no problems right now. But that's because, everything kicks ass now pretty much. What up, Garguts? What up, Six? And Kara, what's going on? You're not at the house, Kara? I'm surprised Leah isn't begging for help at the house right now. I'm just kidding. But I'm sure she needs help. Hotel internet always sucks. Yeah. They don't even, I don't know. It's all set up for me. Dude, it worked great on Xbox. I just played an Xbox game of Madden. Just played a game of Madden and it was great. Like I lost the game in the end, but it was like no real delays or glitches or anything crazy. It really wasn't that bad. It's definitely Kara, so I'll mod her. What up, Drew Bar? I think I am after work. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Leah told me that Brenna's been acting kind of crazy, but that's typical. But I'm also worse when I'm not there. She said. She said Brenna's worse without me. What up, Red Raven? Not to pull a shameless plug out there, but while I'm here, I might as well remind everybody that Patreon charged today, so a lot of people dropped off on the Patreon. Obviously, it's the first of the month, so that happens. But just a reminder, if anybody wants to jump back on there again. What up, GMTA? What up, Six? Frost, what's up, Frost? How you been? What's up, Carlos? Did I say hi to everybody that's been in here? Help me test the stream. Looks pretty good to me. I'm pretty tired. What's up, man? I gotta go back out to the car and grab a bunch of shit that I left out there. I'm just giving it a few more minutes to see how the bandwidth and everything goes. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be able to handle it. Looks like it's gonna work. The only thing that sucks is this camera. You know what I mean? I look like I got friggin' jaundice. You know what I mean? Look like I got full on jaundice in the face. I'm also trying to see how much this Wi-Fi hotspot is gonna drain my phone. But it looks like it's gonna be alright. So I can do the raw review tonight. Hopefully. I don't even know, man. What's the point? With raw, it's so bad. It's probably gonna be terrible. The chances are there is a strong possibility that. Oh, thank you, Six. Thank you so much, Six, man. And hopefully, by the way, I'll be back to getting everything uploaded. I have a couple episodes I haven't even uploaded to Patreon that I've done. because I just had to run away out of the house so fast the other day, and I just all the shit's on the computer. Um, so yeah, training was not so bad today. It was not as bad as some of the other ones I've been to recently. So that was good. But what I could see happening to me on Raw tonight is I could see me laying in this hotel bed and passing out. Like I literally feel like I may, like if I'm not on tonight for the Raw review, it's because I passed out in the hotel bed. Like just know that. I passed out in the hotel bed. 100%. If I'm not on for the Raw review, it's because I passed out in the hotel bed. Because that bed is comfy as shit. You know? My toughest day is going to be tomorrow because I have to go to the training or rather, not tomorrow, Wednesday, because I have to go to the training. Oh my God, Michael Keane, holy shit, dude! I don't think I've seen you. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever, Michael Keane. Holy shit! What up, Cody? You didn't get home from Tennessee? You still in Tennessee? I feel like, yeah, Wednesday I'm gonna have to get up in the morning, get everything into the car, check out, and then get to training, then have training, then leave training and go home for the hour and a half or 2 hour drive or whatever it is. So, flight, car, drive to the airport, to the Stonehenge, wherever. I don't know. What up, Cody? What up, Edsview? Fucking Michael Keane. Holy shit, bro. I feel like I haven't seen him in forever. It's almost like I kind of forgot. Oh, you never watch live anymore? Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. There's a lot of people that don't anymore, or they do sometimes, but they don't chat as much anymore because, you know. I thought about it the other day. I barely chat in anybody's things at all, anywhere. Anybody that I listen to, watch. I'm not gonna make it to Raw. See, I'm already yawning. I better set my alarm in case I do fall asleep. I could totally see falling asleep during Raw and then waking up at like 9 a.m. and be like, "What the fuck? What happened? Oh my god!" Hey, Six. Yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah, Six. Do 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 do. Vinyl siding and roofs and windows. What up, ADTR? Shit, ADTR is here. He's even got a wrench. Don't you miss Corrupted happening on this channel live every Saturday night? I know I do. I really miss the regiment of like Saturday nights. Like Saturday nights at 1 a.m. we're starting Corrupted, and there would be at least, we got to a point where we had 110 people watching. I was telling, I said this one day to Leah and especially to when it was me, JB, D Moon, and Leah, we were doing our biggest numbers ever, which is crazy, right? We had 105 and 10 and 95 people watching live for Corrupted. Like I could go live in the day, I wouldn't even have that. That was behind a paywall, so that was pretty crazy. It was fucking awesome. But yeah, Leah doesn't really want to do the show. JB doesn't want to, doesn't really want to do anything, and everybody else doesn't want to do anything either. So there's nothing you can do about it. But it was fucking great when that was the case. It was really good. It's weird because it's crazy how it was able to keep going. Like even after like when me and JB had the idea to first start it, you know. And then when Ken came on, and then that was great. That was the best, and kind of, and then it kind of got worse because like people were tired and were falling asleep and stuff like that. But then it got really got good again when JB came back, and it was me, JB, and Leah, and then when D Moon, and then when Drew was on, like, it was really good too. I'm just talking numbers wise, though. We were doing our best around me, JB, and Leah and D Moon. Um, but no, Drew did a great job during our time too. But yeah, it's weird. Nobody just it's almost like everybody at some point is like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore, you know. So there's nothing you can really do. And even I offer, you know, I mean, you offer to give people money and they still don't want it. They're like, nah, I just don't want to do it. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell anybody, but yeah, I might. There's some other people I could try to relaunch it with, but um, I'm just worried that it's not going to ever get back to where it was. So it's just, that fear of restarting. When we had that momentum of 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100 people every Saturday night behind a paywall, it's pretty amazing. That was pretty amazing. To have about 100 people for about a year straight or more watching live on a Saturday night behind a paywall is pretty crazy. Like, that's some crazy shit. And I that's why I didn't want it to end. I wanted to keep, okay, somebody else has to leave. I'm going to, plug somebody else in that can come do it. You know what I mean? But, yeah, it's too bad. It certainly is too bad because it's gotten so bad. I have to, I'm out here training. I'm out doing a million other jobs. So the more I do this, the worse it gets then too. So it's like you really don't know what to do. Gamble again and go back to gambling that like all the people will come back and everything will go good again, or do you put your eggs in more than one basket, but then that hurts the other basket? I really have really not been sure about what to do because of that. Because you put all your eggs in one basket, which worked for me for 4 years. I put all my eggs into YouTube, this basket, but I don't know why, but people get, I don't know what it is, man. It's almost like people get sick of me, but I don't really even realize it, and then out of nowhere they just go, I'm leaving, and I'm like, oh, okay, and then they go, everything's cool, but then they say that I'm talking crap about them, but then they bash me all the time. And then like they start doing this thing where they try to turn what audience they took from me or what audience they got from being on the show against me or something. It's like everybody does it. I don't understand why. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like I don't understand. It's very strange, and I don't know what to do. Like, it's always that someone's like, "All right, I'm leaving," and I'm like, "Okay," and then they go, "I'm gonna say all this, everything with you was bad," and everything, and then there's nothing I can do or say to tell you what, because like I'm just wrong no matter what I say. So it's very strange. But what's up, Blizz Kid? So then it's like I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so I don't know if we'll be able to get that going again, but it's pretty cool that 20, 21, 22 people are here. But this is a stream that's open to the public. It's not like we're behind the paywall on a Saturday night. Um, but yeah, this stream has gone well. I think I'm going to get off in a minute, and I think it worked out really well. I tested the bandwidth. I've been keeping my eye on it. It looks really good, really solid. So I should be good. Should be good. What's up, Nikki J? 6. I'll be here till probably till Wednesday. Yeah. What up, Broken Nerd? Holy shit. I'll be here till Wednesday. I'll be out till Thursday, really. Thursday I'll be back. I mean, I will be back for the AEW review. I'll be back in my house for the AEW review. So I will be back for the AEW review. I'll be on, and like I said, I'll be live tonight for the Raw review unless I pass out in that hotel bed, which is very comfy. So, you know. You know what? I'm gonna switch places with Drew. I'm gonna be the guy who does streams from the hotel rooms now, and maybe he'll get like 1 million views on some of it, things coming up, and then he'll quit his job and he'll just be a YouTuber, and I'll be calling him on my hotel trips. That'd be funny. That'd be fucking hilarious. That would be really funny. But what's good is that, years ago we got into the house. That's the good thing, is that I got into our house, which is what I always wanted, was the goal, was to get into a house. So we did that goal, and that's great. And now it's just about keeping the house. So I have to do everything possible, pull out all the stops, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say. Um, and yeah, Jake won't be here tonight because he's got some hospital stuff going on. Nurse has to blow him or something like that. I'm not really sure what's up with him, but something. Well, I know what's up with him. What the fuck was that? He's got a. Did you hear that? That was crazy. He's got like something going on in the hospital. I don't remember what it is. I'm trying to think. I don't know. It's something with his vitals or whatever. Something with his vitals, vitamin C or something like that. Not vitamin C. It's like his overall levels or whatever. It's nothing major though. It's something that's like silly, like it's electrolytes. That's what it is. Hey, look, I'm drinking them right now. I was trying to think of what it was. It's electrolytes. Could jump on Chatterbait with you. Jake goes through a lot. I can't even believe what he goes through. Jesus. What he goes through is nuts. Be like Drew and go get drunk. I would never make it. I would never make it, man. Dude, if I did what he does, or drinking wise, I think he drinks because he like, it's like I can't miss a training. If I miss a training, it's like they're gonna be like he's drunk and he's gone. You're done. You know what I mean? Like if I go out tomorrow, or if I was like going out to sell something tomorrow, vinyl siding or whatever, and I'm hammered, like or I'm hammered the night before. It's like I don't know. He's not really selling though. He's like I told you this before. He's not really like a salesman. He's like an order taker. I think. I guess people say salesman, but I don't know if he's a salesman. He sounds like an order taker. Which is kind of like, hey, what would you like to order? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong though. I forget. He kind of told me once, and I still thought, like, I think I said to him, like, that's more like your order taker. And he didn't really get commission the way that other people. So I don't think that's really it. But yeah, with what I'm doing, I wouldn't be. I don't know. I couldn't do that. Probably be a wreck. Can you guys hear me well? By the way, I don't even know. I'm whispering almost. Subscriber mode's a bitch. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's funny because I was in a suit all day today, so now I dress like that. Um, it's a lead department, extreme shaft. It's an inbound. It's a outbound cold calling and outbound lead department that I'm training. And I'm being trained as well. So there's like two different things going on. I need to lose like 25 more pounds or like 35 pounds like ASAP because I don't fit into any of my clothes that I need to wear, and I have to shave. And so because of that, it's like I can see how fat my face is when I wasn't fat, as I didn't feel as fat looking when I didn't shave, but now I'm like, wow, my chin and neck has become, I got like Tommy NC's neck. They're mandated to carry most of what I sell. There is a level of sales needed with the optional items. That makes sense. Yeah, it's like kind of like half and half, really, or not even. Like, it's like a little bit. Like you're like, listen, I know you guys always get the gorgonzola, but if you get this feta cheese right now, it's 30% off, and most people are getting it because people are starting to really pick up on this specific shit for the holidays that needs feta cheese. So I mean, I recommend jumping into the feta cheese now before the supply chain, has problems with it and the price goes up, and you're gonna have people coming in to make this lasagna shit with the feta cheese. So I'd recommend grabbing some feta cheese. You never bought that from us before, but this winter it's gonna be hot. So you guys got room for feta? Can I mark you down? Probably won't have much more, but I can get it in there for you. Okay, we'll take the feta cheese. Or I usually buy it from the other place, but we could order it through you. What's the price? So there is a level of probably that. So that's there. I love cold calling. I fucking love cold calling. As long as it's for like something good. It's not for like bullshit, Like I don't like cold calling someone like for bullshit. But I like cold calling people if it's for like, hey, I got a service that's pretty good. You interested in this sort of thing? Oh, I'm not interested in that shit at all. Oh, really? Why not? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't use that ever. I don't care about my whatever it is. Oh, okay, fuck it. But if you get a few people on the phone, eventually someone's gonna be like, oh yeah, yeah, I got one of those. Oh yeah, do you use it? Yeah, sometimes. Why not all the time? Oh, because I hate it. Why? Because it doesn't work right. Why doesn't it work right? What's not working right? Oh, the screen freezes. What? What do you got? One of the old ones? What do you mean? Yeah, I got a blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, like nobody, those never worked. Like the new ones, like what they do is this. But you got 15 minutes? I can tell you all about it. What are you doing? I, you're familiar with blah blah blah? Want to come in? Can I go out to your house? I'll come out. I'll come out to your house for 15 minutes. I can show you all the new ones, and I can actually you try one, and you'll see it works now. Like the other one's BS. Don't let that stop you from ever using one that works. You wanted to use it, right? Yeah, but it just didn't work the way you wanted. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Like, no, like, let me come out and show you the ones we have. Do you have 15 minutes? All right, Tuesday. Cool. And then you go out, and the guy buys it, and you get $200 or $1,000 or whatever it is. It depends. I don't know. But then there's some cold calling that's like, ugh, it's awful. Yeah, same thing, Drew. I can only imagine, dude. Every damn sales job that I go to get or that I go to do is the same fucking thing. They don't have the products. So it's like, dude, so I can't do YouTube anymore. And every time I find a sales job, the sales job dries up or is fucked because they don't have the product to sell. Like I left that car company. Oh shit, Six is donating. I didn't even know that was gonna work. Did you guys hear that or no? Did you guys hear that? Looks like my little lass needs a shaving. What up, Six? Thank you for the $9. I'm making $9 an hour, baby. Six, thank you, man. I should do what Drew did last night when he made fun of me. I should be like, that's not enough. I'm ending this stream now. Thank you, Six Man. Thank you, bro. That's really nice of you on a test stream to drop $9, bro. Um, thank you. I am ending soon anyway, so even if it was $900, well, okay, it was $900, I wouldn't stop, and I'd skip Rod, just talk to you guys. But no, yeah, it's like we ran out of cars at the dealership I was doing leads for. Like, so it was like you call someone and you'd be like, "Yo, come on in for the cars," and then they it got to the point where we were saying, "Yeah, we got it, we got everything, come on in." But then it got to a point where we really had almost nothing. So then we couldn't say we don't got it. We got it because they could see on the website that we didn't have it. And then they were like, "Oh, you the people up the road have it. Why would I go to you?" And then you're like, yeah. And then if they show up and they see 9 cars on the lot, they're like, "What the fuck is this?" So it was just dumb, you know. Um, so that's why I've had 3 different jobs in a year. They were all part-time jobs, but one of them, the bonus structure doesn't even work anymore now that there's nothing to sell. I'm like, okay, we're screwed. So hopefully this one doesn't have a problem like that, but we'll see what happens with that. Um, yeah, it's about it's about it. It looks like the stream worked out really well. I'm probably gonna get charged hundreds of dollars. I'm probably gonna get charged $50 for this stream because of my mobile hotspot is like filling up right now. So probably gonna cost me money to stream, which is stupid. Speaking of sales, I ended up selling over 200 tires more than next seller. That's good. That means exactly, but it sounds like it's good, Marvin. What's up, Marvin? I thought Drew was hilarious. I thought he was dead on, by the way. I thought it was pretty funny. I was a little grumpy about the mute thing because like I don't know, man. I just don't know like what to do. People get mad if you mention a name or you mention anything, and so you mute people. You mute is to be like, yo, let's not talk about somebody. I don't know. I thought Drew knew that, but I'm sure he was just joking anyway. But it just was like, what the fuck? Like, there's nothing I can do right. Everybody's gonna hate me no matter what I do. If I don't talk about someone, they're gonna get mad at me. If I talk about someone, they're gonna get mad at me. If I don't talk about someone, but I say something about something else, then they're gonna think I'm talking about them. There's just no real answer. I don't like this. I hate YouTube at this point. Like I wish I could just go away and never be on it again. But like I have to be on it. Um, I just don't like it. I don't like what people do to each other and to me and to themselves and what I have to do because of it and what I do. It's just awful. I wish I could relaunch a different show in a place where no one knew it was me. You know, that'd be pretty cool. Um, yeah, selling training could be a good idea, Extreme Shaft. Especially when I get really loaded up on coffee. When I get loaded up on coffee and I start like really freaking out about like training people. I can hear a call. I don't think I'm the biggest professional ever. I think there's probably like some really good people obviously out there, but if there's a company that or a small company or a company or a small business or whatever the fuck and they can't afford to bring in somebody who charges like 5 to 30 grand or more to train sales teams. It's like I just say to them, I'm like, listen, you don't have a lot of money. What's your budget? And they're like, I don't know, like $1,000. And I'm like, okay, for $1,000, I can listen to every one of your sales team make a call. And I can probably listen to those calls and tell them like hundreds of things that like will help them have made a better sale or a better job. And I do. I listen to the call and I hear it and I'm like, okay, there's like, it's obvious. Like I listen to one person, and I listen to another call he had, then another call he had, and I'm like, oh man, you're doing the same thing wrong every time. And it was obvious, like on every call. And I was like, but they don't have any coaches and shit. And I'm like, where's the sales guy? Where's the coach like to fix this? I'm like, this is fucking obvious. One of the guys was literally taking no for an answer after two no's or one no. It was like, I'm like, you didn't even do the most basic stuff. Like anybody could have figured this out. Like even I can't believe you need me to tell you this. It was like, hey, you want to would you want to, when you buy insurance, like when you buy insurance from us, like would you want to also get your life, like your medical insurance rolled like on top of your life insurance or something like that? It was like an upsell of medical insurance or some shit, hospital stay. And the person was like, no. And then it was like, he was like, okay. And then he just continued on. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this person just told you like earlier that they have all these other ailments and things. That's why they want to get life insurance. Like they're always at the hospital. Like, why wouldn't they want to take an insurance that mostly focuses on saving them hospital bills? It's like, so how many times are you at the hospital last year, Mrs. Smith? Oh, you were at the hospital last year 4 times, and you were at the hospital this year 3 times? Well, if you go to the hospital more than once a year, this is going to benefit you. You're going to save 40% on your hospital bills. So you would have saved 40% last year and 40% this year had you had this level of insurance. That's like, so that's obviously something you want to take advantage of, right? And then if they say no, you go, no? Like, well, Mrs. Anderson, like, or whatever, if you could have saved $2,700 last year, would you? Would you want to? Would you say yes to that? Yes, right? You would say yes. Of course you would. That's what we're talking about right here. With this 40% off, you would have saved $2,700 last year. And this year, you would have saved $1,300, and the year's not over yet, and you said you still have to go back to the hospital potentially, and you have to maybe go get some kind of something treatment, and that's going to cost you, right? Yeah. So wouldn't it be good if you could save 40% on that? It's just kind of a no-brainer, you know. This is just going to save you money. So we're already taking care of your life insurance. We might as well save you money yearly, right? So let's go ahead and let's add that on for you. And he didn't do that. He just was like, oh no, okay, bye. It was like, what the fuck? The guy left $250 on the table for himself. I'm like, dude, you should have just made $500 on that call. You just made $180. You should have made $500. What are you doing? And it was like, I was like a million calls like that. And I'm just like, there's another one. There's another one. And it's like, what are you doing? Anyway, sorry. When in doubt, blame Marvin. No, I never blame you, Marvin. That's bullshit. I don't think anybody blames you. The only person that blames you for anything is fucking alien guy. I think he's dead. I should probably wrap it up though, right? I gotta get out of here. All right, guys. I will see you tonight for the Raw review. Potentially, if I feel like if I'm not on, it's because I pass out in the bed. I might, but if I'm up and awake and like let's go, like maybe I will. I also don't want to be crazy loud, you know. So I don't know. Thank you to Six for dropping a $9 Slippy on me. Your life get blamed for a lot. Yeah, I get blamed for a lot too. I mean, I don't think that I do anything. I don't do myself any favors. I don't think by some of the way I kind of play around with jokes and things like that. But yeah, I definitely think I get. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? If whatever I say, I'm wrong. I mean, that's what I know. Whatever I say, I'm wrong. So there's really I'm at the point where like I hate YouTube and I hate the internet. Um, Whatever I say will be wrong. So I do like when I'm like when I'm on my one of my other things and like nobody really knows who I am. So I can just do a show and talk about things and people just talk about it. Nobody thinks like makes up weird shit about me saying something or what I meant or didn't mean or whatever, or does a stream 7 hours on like something I did. Like it's just like or like harasses me on Twitter because of it afterwards or whatever else. So yeah, I do like when I'm like when I'm on my oh whoa, it did work. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I will catch you guys tonight, maybe, or I will catch you tomorrow. Thanks, Six. I'll see you later, guys. What a test stream. Sorry.